I am here at Paris Harley-Davidson in Paris, Texas. This happens to be the city where we are October 5th going to break the world record for the largest parade of Harley-Davidsons. And today I'm here to review the 114 cubic inch Harley-Davidson Road Glide Limited. Now, I am familiar with the 114. This is what I have in my Road Glide, although mine's a little bit different. Mine's a 107 made into a 114. This, my friends, is the stock 114, and it's a good running motor. I love the Milwaukee 8. I'm a big fan of the Milwaukee 8. So I'm gonna go over the features of the bike, but first, let's take this thing for a ride. Let's see how it rides, what we think of it. There's a few features I want to test out so I can come back and talk to you about them, like the assisted hill braking and some other things. I'll explain them to you, but first, let's take a little ride. The ride is much like my 2017 on this 2020. It comes to the engine, the frame, the suspension, very much like mine was stock. But there are some key differences that Harley has done in 2020 that makes this bike really superior to my 2017. One thing I noticed right away is the buttonless infotainment system. On my 2017, I do have a couple hard rubber buttons. I love the clean look of the no button. It seems to be much better and actually a little bit easier to navigate. Also, I think the screen might be a higher definition than my 17 because everything just seems to be more crisp and more clear. Another thing that this Limited has is these custom gauges with the light colors along the black. I think it makes it much easier for you to see what these gauges are reading at a quick glance when doing high speeds down the highway. Aside from that, we've got the Rushmore Package, which means the liquid cooled head, the lower fairings, which I think are a absolute game changer when it comes to distance ride. Having that protection in front of your legs makes all the difference on a wet road after a rain or on some high winds or in extreme cold. Having those lower fairings will save your tail, make it just a little bit more comfortable to ride. Mine also came with the tour pack. Of course, I had mine deleted and I put my custom ASR low profile touring seat on it, which gave it a much lower grittier feel, but you cannot deny the comfort of these big old plush cushion seats. The next thing I want to talk about is this intelligent system they've got on this thing for the braking. Now there's traction control on this, which there wasn't before, and a lot of other technology, and you can find out all the details of those on any Harley-Davidson website. But the hill assist braking is one of the key features to me. And what does hill assist braking really mean? When you're on a hill, there's something we all struggle with, and that is having to hold the clutch in while you're in gear, having to hold the front brake or the rear brake while you're in gear. If you hold your front brake in gear, you can't do anything with your hand. You can't change anything, you can't adjust anything, you can't do anything. You're stuck on this hill waiting for the light to turn and be able to feather it just right out of it. Or your other option is, if you want your hand free, is to have your foot on that brake. Now if I'm on a hill, I can have the foot on the brake, but I'm less stable. I've got one foot on the ground, I got one foot on the brake, I got a hand on the clutch. It's just a lot going on when you've got a nearly 1,000 pound machine on an incline or on a hill. It works pretty simple. When you're in gear on a hill, you just hold your rear brake down, which is your foot pedal here, and it will engage the hill assist. And now I can let my feet off of the brakes, I can let go of the hand grip, and my bike's not gonna roll backwards down that hill. This is a big, big deal. This is the technology that makes riding easier and frankly safer. So all in all, I think for 2020, what we saw Harley-Davidson do in their touring models is bring more technology to the game. Traction control, assist, so that if you're skidding out around a corner, it's gonna create traction control on that rear tire and get you straightened back up and keep you from going down. The hill assist, the infotainment system, which I know they adjusted the year before. These are all moves that I see Harley-Davidson making to superior technology, which is making the ride not even more comfortable and fun, but really safer for us riders out there. Bringing technology to the touring game, big kudos to you, Harley-Davidson, for that. And the 2019 Limited Road Glide, I will say it definitely has some features I wish my 17 had. All right, y'all, remember October 5th, 2019, we are breaking that world record for the largest parade of Harley-Davidsons right here at Paris Harley-Davidson with Law Tigers. And of course, there's parties here happening all week and at my campground, the Car River. Hope to see you there. Hope to have you be part of it. Pre-register, parisharley.com. We'll talk to y'all later.